5, I'm not too sure, at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham against Charlton. This is your predicted lineup. And in terms of team news, what have we got?
So Van der Ven and Porro set to be on the bench. They are going to be available for tomorrow night. So that's really good news. Kudus, he said, is still not ready. He said Maddison's got a small injury, but we're starting to get information that it might be more than small, but let's wait. We know Odegaard, Xavi, Kulusevski are all long-term injuries, so they're obviously not going to be available. Interesting, he didn't mention Sarr. So obviously he said last week he had a little hamstring injury. Is that an indication that this move to Galatasaray or whoever he's, wherever he's going, is edging ever closer, that he's not even mentioning him now when it comes to injury reports? So there you have it. But a few more blank squares after this week.
It's getting clearer and clearer as the weeks progress, which is lovely to see, albeit we do have one extra one in there and a few others taken out, but it is one less than last week. So fantastic stuff. So in terms of the lineup, in my opinion, we've got to go as strong as possible. As strong as possible. This is such an important game. It's very rare we're going to play 2 games in the space of a week this season. So why not go strong?
Yeah, for sure. I think we've got no European football, as you say. There's no reason why we shouldn't go all out for these cup competitions. The ZERBI said it's like the Premier League.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
That's exactly how I feel about it as well. You know, it's an important game. Very important game. Like last time we were in this situation, 1 game a week, we went weak against Fulham and we saw what happened. We got knocked out. So we can't have a repeat of that. We have to go deep into this competition.
On the flip side, though, we do have a squad. And if you're not going to use the squad in this game, then when will you?
Well, in my opinion, you've got to deserve to play. No one should just play just because they're part of the squad.
But you've got to earn your chance to play.
Yeah, you've got to earn your chance to play.
And how can you earn your chance if you don't play?
That happens in training at the end of the day. Like, you've got to play the best available players to win the game. So, like... But
you're a manager. You've got to keep... You know, you've got to try to keep everyone happy somehow.
No, they don't. No, he doesn't.
He does. You need a squad with harmony.
The players need to keep him happy.
Yeah, I get that. But you need squad harmony. You need players... all on the same page. He needs players to fight for him. Does he not?
Yeah.
He needs players to, like him and want to do well for him. And if he leaves them all out in the cold all the time, then they're not gonna. And they feel like they're not going to get an opportunity.
So what players are you specifically talking about here? What kind of players?
Maybe a Danso. Maybe Bentancur. That's them. I mean, we don't really have too many options, to be fair, in this game.
Yeah.
So I think wherever the side we're going to look, it's going to look relatively weak, but it's going to be one of our strongest 11. But I'm just saying in general.
I think this game as well is a bit different to maybe what a usual League Cup second round would be. Not just because, we've only got 1 game a week and I want to go strong, but also because we saw how lacking of fitness the first team were against Brentford, and the way they're going to get fit is by playing more games.
Yeah, Dubravka, someone says.
So I think on that aspect alone, you need to play them.
Look, I want him to go full strength as well, but we're fans. Whenever there's a cup competition, we always say the same thing: full strength, no excuses. Always go. But what do all managers across the board, do they all do? They rotate and they play other players.
Yeah.
And are they all idiots? Or
usually it's because of European competition and because of work overload. We don't have that this season.
Yeah, but even so, it doesn't matter if it's Europe or not. We always say the same thing whenever it's cup competition. As fans, we always want the best. We always want the best team out there. We always want to win the game. We want to win all the cups.
And the last time we were out of the cup, out of Europe, we went under strength against Fulham and we ended up losing the game. So, got to learn from those mistakes.
Well, ZERBI didn't make that mistake. He was a different manager.
Yeah, but I'm talking about us as a club.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll be looking at that Fulham game as anything.
No, but I think he's saying it's the same as the Premier League, so I think he wants to go strong.
Yeah, he will go strong. He will go strong, but we might see like a Danso maybe. I think.
I don't think we'll see Danso. I really don't. But anyway, let's get into it. 4-2-3-1 in goal. Is it going to be Kinski or is it going to be Dubravka, Brandon Austin?
I'm hoping Kinski. It could well be Dubravka, to be honest. But I think I got a feeling it might be Dubravka actually. But I'm hoping it's Kinski.
Yeah. Obviously with Kinski, bit of a poor performance with him. Kind of think he just needs to get back out there and have a good one. But
yeah, maybe just put him in and get that performance behind him from Saturday.
Yeah, but I kind of do feel it'll be Dubravka.
Yeah, me too. All right, we're going to put Dubravka in.
So Dubravka in goal. Right back, only right back we've got is Archie Gray, because he has confirmed that Pedro Porro will be on the bench for this game. So Archie Gray comes in at right back. Right centre back. So you're saying you think Danso's going to play.
I've got a feeling it's going to be Danso.
But I really strongly believe it's going to be Van Hecker.
I hope
really
so.
do, because Van Hecker, you could just see there was big issues there with Van Hecker, and he just needs game time. He needs to get up to speed with everything, and he's not going to do that by sitting on the bench. So I think Van Hecker has to play, in my opinion.
All right, let's put him in.
Because I think he needs to build those relationships, Van Hecker. You could see it just wasn't there. So that's going to come by game time. And I think it's important for Van Hecker to play this game. Alongside him, I think it will be Marcus Senesi again, within line with Van de Ven coming back in for the league game against Newcastle. So Marcus Senesi alongside Jan Paul Van Hecker.
Davis is an option, but I don't
Davis is an option, yeah, of course. So, pretty slow back line of Van Hecker and Senesi. Didn't work well at the G-Tech. Left back's an interesting one, because there are two viable options here, or three if you want to count Ben Davis. You've got Destiny Udogie there, you've got Andy Robertson there, and Ben Davis. Who do you think he's going to go for?
I think it's going to be Udogie.
What, with Robertson coming back in?
Yeah.
Thing is, I worry about Robertson against Newcastle, man. You saw that pace of Elanga.
But it's true. I think in an ideal world,
Do you not think it could be Robertson in this one and Udogie against Newcastle?
thing is, I worry about Robbo playing multiple games in a week.
Yeah.
Well, no, as in not without a week
yeah.
break. So I worry about putting him in from this game. But I'm more secure if we get him having a week break, a week's rest, and then ready for Newcastle. But as well with the doggy, maybe it's possible he gets an hour in this game, and then he could play on Saturday if need be as well, if we don't put too much strain on him. So, but I think he came on against Brentford for a few minutes. I don't think he plays 90, but I think he gets a run out in this one.
People in the comments are shouting Sousa.
No, I don't think it'll be Sousa. I think the dog is going to get like an hour, and then we'll take him off, not put too much strain on him, and then maybe Sousa or Davis or Robbo will come on for him, and then maybe it gives him an option, could go Robbo or a doggy on Saturday.
Okay, let's go Destiny then. Destiny in at left back. The midfield pivot. I do think Rodrigo Bentancur starts this game.
Bentancur.
I think so, yeah.
So you think him and who?
I think it'll be Bentancur and potentially Fernandez.
So you think Tonali gets a rest?
Possibly, yeah.
Interesting.
What do you think?
I've got a feeling.
Could be Bergvall. Bergvall could easily start.
Yeah, I'm thinking potentially could be
Be
Bergvall.
Bentancur and Bergvall. Or you don't think Bentancur is going to play?
Yeah, I think. You know what? I think it probably will be this, because I think Fernandez only played 45. Get him starting. Give him like an hour, and then Bergvall can come on and do his thing.
Yeah.
Maybe Tonali gets a full rest.
That's what I'm thinking. So Bentancur.
Well, it could be Bergvall as well in the 10.
Could be.
It could be all three of them actually. I think I reckon he could take Gallagher out. I think there's a chance he takes him out of this game.
And Connor for Liverpool.
For Newcastle.
For Newcastle, yeah.
Yeah. I think there's a chance he takes him out of this game.
All right, let's put Bergvall in the 10 then.
I've got a feeling could it be Fernandez in the 10, because he came on a bit further forward, but then he dropped back later on, didn't he?
Yeah, whether it be, I don't know if it's going to be Bergvall in the 10 or Fernandez in the 10, but I think that's going to be our middle three.
So
what that leaves in the forward line, I think Matty's Tell obviously on the left wing.
It's got to start.
On the right wing, I think it's probably going to be Mikey Moore again.
Could it be Savinho though?
Nah, I don't think so.
Why not?
I think
Put him
it's gonna
straight in.
I would love it.
Get the excitement up for it.
I would love it, but I think it's going to be Mikey Moore and then maybe Savinho.
Well, Moore
or
is still
Savio.
here, isn't he?
Yeah,
So I
exactly.
don't think he'd still be if he wasn't going to play. So
I think Moore and then potentially Savio for the last 20 minutes or something, and then up top Solanke.
yeah, I think Solanke gets a start as well.
So that is the lineup that we are going for in the League Cup second round.
Is that strong enough for your liking?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's close to full strength. I think the only ones, I think if you put Kinski in there and you put Tonali in there, that's first choice, really.
Yeah.
You know, Conor Gallagher's Conor Gallagher, and we don't have any other winger options. So that is, as you know, very close to first choice.
Is it possible that maybe he doesn't even go with the 10 and goes Rishi and Solanke?
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind seeing it, but I don't think he will. I think he'll stick to this formation. I think he's just trying to get everyone accustomed to what he's trying to do right now.
Could be
and that's
if
what
he-
this is.
If he starts them both, it could be a straight shootout to see who stays. They won't pass to each other.
Now we've already realised that Richarlison needs to go regardless.
True.
So I think this is the lineup that he's going to go for. It's going to be Dubravka in goal, Archie Gray at right back, Van Hecke, Senesi, Destiny Udogie across the back four, Rodrigo Bentancur, Mateus Fernandes and Lucas Bergvall midfield, Mikey Moore on the right, Mattis Tell on the left and Solanke up top. That means Archie Gray's captaining the side again.
Yep. Fantastic.
Yeah, so look, that's our lineup that we're going for. Let us know in the comment section below what you think the lineup's to be. Do you think we got it spot on? We've got it spot on the last couple of weeks, haven't we, in the pre-season friendly
Yeah.
and the first game of the Premier League. So maybe we'll get it spot on once again. But let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.